And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Alex Hugg Gymnasium for tonight's contest between your Pulaski Academy Bruins and the Lisa Academy Jaguars. Here sitting courtside, Tristan Harlen here with Chris Boyd, and a special guest joining us tonight, star player of the girls basketball team, Amelia Boyd. Amelia, how you doing tonight?
Pretty good.
Well, the clock has expired and it's almost time for tip-off, but there's a little bit of a change in the starting lineup tonight. Of course, Ian James out with a sprained wrist. And Amelia, as a young hooper yourself, what does it mean to, see an adjustment of a lineup like that?
It's definitely a change and everything, but Graham Thompson, sophomore, will be starting instead of Ian tonight, which I guess that will be a challenge for them and a switch up.
Yeah, so about 23 seconds before the pregame festivities get underway with the national anthem and the starting lineup, Chris, we were here last night for the varsity boys game, and we saw Ian go down with the sprained wrist. But really, what do the Bruins got to do to get a win tonight?
Well, it's tough. Ian's playing so well. We're going to pause for the national anthem right here, then we'll come right back, Tristan.
In reciting the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now, please join in a moment of silence. And now, please remain standing, and gentlemen, remove your caps as we honor our country and those who protect it with the playing of our national anthem.
All right, we're back here after the national anthem. But yeah, Chris, we were talking about last night's game and what do the Bruins got to do to get the win tonight?
The Bruins already had a short bench with Baton being hurt. Ian James getting hurt and being out for tonight just makes it that much shorter. They really need to take care of the ball. Lisa Academy doesn't have a great record on the year, let's just be frank. But they are scrappy, and if you turn the ball over, you let a team like this stay in the game, it can bite you hard at the end.
Lineup's about to be announced for your Pulaski Academy Bruins. Of course, we talked about the injury storyline, but now one of the things we got to kind of keep in the back of our heads, guys, is that Lisa Academy, they've only been here at the gym for about 10, 15 minutes.
At guard, senior number 2.
How much time do you guys normally like to take to warm up before a game, Amelia?
We get there about an hour before the game even starts and warm up and then go in the locker room and warm up again.
Lisa Academy got a good solid, 5-6 minutes, Tristan?
Not even that. I don't even think they warmed up. So, Amelia, we're talking about being the visitor on the road here, but is it true what they say that the visitor's gym is different than your home gym?
I would definitely say so. It's just a home environment that's different, and everyone's on your side for you and cheering for you.
Starting lineup for Your Pulaski Academy Bruins has been announced. Looks like Maddox Pierce, Kason Smith, Graham Thompson, Asher Thompson, and Cole Rockwell will be your starting 5 for tonight. Of course, they're in their home whites, white tops, white shorts. And it's about time to play ball. Before we begin, we want to say thank you to our sponsors, Whataburger and Bowen Heffley Orthopedics. If you ever find yourself at Bowen Heffley for an orthopedic appointment, go on down to Whataburger, get you a treat after. It's always a good time.
Thank you.
Better have some good music.
So the starting lineup for the Jaguars, LeVar Thompson, Jermaine Cook, Aiden Campbell, Nate Wolf, and Ali Kendelly is the starting 5 for the Jaguars. And the Bruins win the tip, so it's time to play basketball from the Hug. Deep 3 to start us off, and that's an air ball. Come on, Asher.
Bruins came out really aggressive. They're sitting in that 2-3 zone. A lot of times, you know, Ty likes to play a 3-2. This one's a 2-3.
Back-to-back threes missed there for both the Jaguars and the Bruins. Rebound goes to Kason Smith.
The Jaguars start off in a man-to-man defense.
Kason has it from the right side. Kicks it to the corner. Asher's three-pointer on the way, does not connect. Rebound will go to LeVar Thompson.
Bruins switched up to a 3-2 zone now.
Definitely a different atmosphere than last night with the Hug rocking. Feels like there's barely anybody here tonight. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for either squad. I'm sure Koa Rockwell, Mr. 20-point, is wanting to change it here.
Koa's been on such a tear. We talked about it last night.
Flashy pass by Kason Smith, and his shot gets blocked. Koa Rockwell's shot gets denied. The Jaguars pushing it up tempo, goes with a Euro, still does not hit. It's been 2.5 minutes, it feels like, and there's no bucket in this one. Call that one on Kason Smith, turnover by the Bruins.
Foul is called on number 12, Kason Smith, his first foul. First
Note about Koa Rockwell, we were talking pregame, and he looked at me and said, man, my body's hurting. You know, you played so many games with the eyes kind of delaying the season. I mean, Amelia, especially from a varsity standpoint yourself, I mean, what is it like to just have your schedule readjusted like that?
Yeah, it's just you got to stay on top of everything, make sure you're taking it game by game.
Shots up, no good. Fighting for the rebound is the Bruins and Jaguars, but Kason Smith will come away with it. Versus speed, he's going to try to go coast to coast. That shot's up, no good. Volleyed back to the Jaguars. Another Euro with Kason Smith, pinboard. And they're going to call the goaltend. Puts the first 2 points on the board.
Boy, that was a heck of a block. I think that ball touched the backboard first.
basket by number 2, Jeremy Cook.
The ball touches the backboard first, and then it's blocked. It is counted as a goaltend, but wow, Kason got up on that block.
Lisa still in that man-to-man defense, making sure they keep eye on Cole Rockwell.
Kason Smith trying to direct traffic. Ram has it. Referee standing in my line of vision. Koa going to try to drive inside, open lane, and it goes off the glass and good.
Koa just so good at being patient and getting to his spots. We talked about it last night, Tristan. He's a 3-level scorer. He got all the way to the rim on that one.
I'm sure Coach Ferguson has a lot of choice words for his team after last night's loss to Robinson and during practice today. Kason loses control of the ball, it'll be a turnover. Kason Smith gets it. Cole Rockwell to Maddox Pierce inside. Pump fakes once, gets fouled. He'll go to the line for 2.
Think if Maddox would have just taken it up the first time, that would have been an easy bucket.
First foul. First team foul. Shooting for the Bruins.
So Maddox Pierce will be at the line for the Bruins. Of course, a couple About a month ago, he had an 8 for 8 night here in the gym. First one up, and it will connect. So Caleb White checks in for the Jaguars. Will come in for Ali. Second one up, and that one is going to rim out. But the Bruins have a lead.
Bruins are now in a trapping 3-2 defense.
Chase Hancock forces the turnover, kicks it to Graham. He'll stop, he'll pop, he'll not connect. Tries it again. That time it's going to bounce on through for the tray ball.
Graham Thompson with a 3.
6-2 our score now here on the campus of Pulaski Academy. Mitty on the way. He's no magician. Rebound goes to Koa Rockwell.
Koa's been on that tear lately. Had another big game last night.
Tries to throw it inside for Koa Rockwell, but it'll get poked away. Jaguars just couldn't find the mark, and they're going to call a double dribble anyway, so.
Lob to Koa probably just wasn't quite high enough.
Seemed like that.
What did we say Koa was averaging over his last 6 games, Amelia?
He's been averaging 23 points, and last night he had 30 points.
Pierce guarded closely. Gives it to Asher. Run the ball around. Graham has it, kicks it inside to Max Pierce. Too much mustard on that one, and they'll call a foul on Caleb White.
His first foul, second team foul against the Jaguars.
So Chase Hancock will have the inbounding duties for the Bruins. Of course, still wearing those Ja Morant shoes that I'm kind of envious of. Koa Rockwell, tough finish off the glass. They don't have another bucket in this one. Timeout's called by Lisa Academy. 3:06 left to go in the first. 8-2. And guys, what do we think so far about the Bruins?
I think Koa's doing good. Already has that 4 points, and I think he'll just continue.
You know, you mentioned Koa said he was just sore. You know, he's playing really physical basketball. Just like that right there, you know, Tristan. He went in there, got it to a spot, absorbed the contact, went up, still laid it in. I know Coach Rockwell has been on Koa over the past year about playing more physical. He is. He's definitely playing some physical basketball.
Yeah, of course, you know, go back to that conversation I had with him pregame, and I said, hey, man, you go do something tonight? He goes, what you mean? I had 20 plus last night. I said, yeah, but you guys lost. It doesn't matter what you score in the scorebook if you don't win. Of course, he just smiled and brushed me off when went back to doing his pregame shoot-around.
Like Amelia mentioned earlier, you could definitely tell a difference when they brought Chase in. Doing a lot of trapping once Chase is on the court. And there's another trap right there. I guess they're getting that extra athleticism.
Pass a little too much mustard on that one. And a flop duty. Max Pierce kicks it to Koa Rockwell. Rockwell gives it back to Thompson. Chase has it, will reset the offense.
Jaguars still in that man-to-man defense.
Chase has it poked away, allows the easy layup on the opposite end. That was LeVar Thompson with the lay.
Well, we saw that last night. You glance back at your coach, not pay attention for 1 second, and then they're going to pick your pocket.
Chase stops, gives it to Graham, works it to the corner to Maddox. Koa gives a dribble move, just loses control of it to the corner. Asher Thompson's three won't connect.
Asher's had a couple of good open looks. He forced one early. He's 0 for 3. Those will start falling.
Jaguars working it around now. They're down 4. Barr has it up top. Hands up defense. Tray ball on the way. Does not connect off the right of the rim. Will go out of bounds. The Bruins will get possession. Of course, Chris, we were joking last night about, my ability to shoot the ball, but if you guys would have been here about 4 o'clock, I was shooting a lot of shots on this court.
Video or it didn't happen?
Now, did I make a lot of them? No, not at all. And a tough layup. Graham lays it in off the glass.
That should have been an and one. What a heck of a cut, but a great pass by Koa Rockwell.
Tray ball on the way, does not connect. Rockwell brings it up. Kicks it to the corner. Asher's three-pointer. Drano. What's his name-o?
Asher Thompson with the 3.
1 minute left to go in the first period of play. Bruins up 13-4.
Bruins still in that 3-2 trap. Looks like it's working.
Asher pump fakes. Gets him jumping.
Asher Thompson.
Puts him in a bounce house simulator. Of course, with there not being any fans here, you could very, very easily hear what Coach Ferguson's got to say. Rockwell did get a block, but they did not get the board. It'll be 15-6, Bruin lead.
Yeah, we went from an amazing crowd last night to probably count them on all of our hands tonight. That's what happens. Make up Wednesday night game.
Nine seconds left to go. Shot clock turned off. Rockwell loses control of it, gives it to Chase inside. Chase gets tied up. They're going to call a jump ball. Possession error points in favor of the Jaguars. So 2.6 seconds left. They'll have a chance for the last shot. Throws up a half-court heave, and it's just off the mark, no good. So we end the first quarter, score 15-6, and guys, I'd like to get your thoughts on the first quarter. Amelia, starting with you.
Starting off strong again, Koa has 4, Graham has 5, and they're just continuing on, and Maddox with 1.
Tristan, I think PA's getting some good looks on offense. Just like we said with Asher, sooner or later they'll start dropping, and they did.
Of course, the storyline of the first half is the scoring kind of been lackluster for the Bruins so far, but with a lot of ball game left, I'm sure they'll ramp it up here soon. Of course, while we're in the end of the first quarter break, we'll go ahead and thank our sponsors once again, Whataburger and Bowen Heffley Orthopedics.
PA dropped from second in the conference, Tristan, to third last night. They flip-flop with Robinson. Lisa currently is in the bottom of the conference, 0-7, 4-12 on the year. The Bruins just need to continue to come out here and take care of business. Don't need a mental lapse after that loss last night.
So we're about to start the second quarter. I want to remind you our score 15-6. Bruins in front. Smith to inbound, heaves it to Koa Rockwell instead of giving the easy inbound to Chase Hancock. Grant takes the 3, won't go. Rebound goes to Koa Rockwell, and second chance points on that one.
Koa Rockwell.
Tough layup on the opposite end, will go through for Cook.
Somebody fell asleep on defense right there. Trapping out front, someone was wide open under the basket.
Jaguars still in that man-to-man defense, just making sure they keep an eye on Koa.
Who does not make the 3. Ball's poked away, the Bruins get it back. Asher stops, he'll pop. No good, rebound goes to Koa Rockwell. The Bruins dominating the board situation, and they almost got the ball back, but they'll lose it on the transition. The layup's gonna be up, no good. I'm gonna get Jermaine Cook with the push.
His first foul, first team foul in this quarter.
Looks like Caleb White looks to check back in for the Jaguars.
Nifty little tip pass right there. Couldn't finish at the layup, though.
Kicks it inside to Rockwell. Big body goes up with it, and one.
Koa Rockwell, and one.
Koa already at 8 and just keeps continuing to crash the boards and get those second putbacks.
Caleb White, his second foul.
So, Amelia, I got to ask you, if you take the best 5 from the varsity boys squad and the best 5 from your squad, who wins in a game to 21?
Well, I will say there has been some early morning Fridays where the boys have just absolutely destroyed us.
Pump fakes, takes the midi. That one will bounce through and connect. That's Nate Wolf. Nine-point advantage for the Bruins. Kason Smith almost loses control of that one.
Jaguars are now playing pressure defense.
Kason Smith goes up with it. He'll get fouled hard going to the line for 2.
Foul is called at number 1, LeVar Thompson, his second foul, third and team foul against the Jaguars.
Good strong take by Kason
Shooting for
there.
the Bruins, number 12, Kason Smith.
Of course, Kason Smith, a guy that'll jump out of the gym if you let him. So we've already seen that displayed once. Both free throws good. 21-10 our score. Max Pierce looks to check back in. The next dead ball. Kason Smith pokes the ball away and forces a turnover. Chase Hancock throws it to Koa Rockwell. Rockwell goes off the glass. No good. And they'll put it back. I'm unsure who did it, but we'll give it to Koa Rockwell.
Up to 10 points by Koa.
Tray ball on the way. That one's going to be no good. Rebound goes to Kason Smith. Koa stops, take the midi. He's a magician, ladies and gentlemen, and he'll fall through. Exactly.
Bruins still in that pressure 3-2 defense, just
Tray ball on the way, no good. Looked like Chris Boyd shooting out there.
No, he missed it. He didn't make it.
Rockwell goes up with it on the opposite end, no good. Too heavy on the finish. Back and forth, the Bruin and Jaguars go, trying to get the bucket. Kicks it inside, tough shot, no good. Kind of off balance there. Rebound goes to Kason Smith.
Kason with already his 5th rebound.
yeah, Kason has really stepped up his rebound game this year and make sure to use his height to his advantage.
Graham takes the 3, splash.
Graham Thompson with a 3.
Bangs home the trifecta, 28-10 our score. Timeout, Lisa Academy. We're going to have a lot better of an offense display in this one versus last night against Robinson.
Bruin getting to their spots, creating good looks. They're starting to fall.
So, Amelia, I'm sure you've played your fair share of games at a gym that's been as empty and as full as it was last night. Which one as a player does it do you better with?
I would say a full gym, definitely because the energy's higher, more people there, and it's just an overall different environment than playing with an empty gym. It just has the energy that you need to get you to have a win.
Timeout here. We'll go ahead and thank our sponsors once again, Whataburger and Bowen Heffley Orthopedics. And I can't make any smart comments to our producer, Will Watkins, tonight because I am in hitting range. Once again, thanking our sponsors, Whataburger and Bowen Heffley Orthopedics. Back now after the timeout. 4:42 left to go in the first half of this one. It's an 18-point advantage for the Pulaski Academy Bruins.
Lisa Academy, I will say this, Tristan, their shoe game's pretty strong. I see some EYBL Kobe's. I see some Laker Kobe's. I see the Scorpion Bookers. That's a pretty, old school Kyrie's. Pretty strong shoe game.
Oh, yeah.
If only their real game was as strong as the shoe game.
Cole Rockwell inside, goes up with it, finish no good. Kason Smith out of nowhere with the offensive rebound. Hancock loses it, goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lisa Academy will be Bruin basketball.
Kason, just, you said it earlier, can jump out of the gym, flew in there and grabbed that rebound.
That pass just a little too much. Comes Chris Boyd's way, and I don't think he was ready for that one. Head on a swivel, sir. Well, and that poses the question you brought up about shoes. Which shoe is the best Hooper shoe of all time?
Oh, it has to be the Jordan 10. No doubt about it. I was also a big fan of the Iverson ones, the questions.
Well, read my guy.
He was the answer, and those were the questions. Yeah, the Iverson ones were fantastic, but the Jordan 10s, I had like 3 different pairs of those.
Finish, and they're going to call a charge.
Yeah, that's the right call. He did extend that arm out.
Fifth team foul against the Jaguars in this quarter.
May, what's your favorite shoe you've ever played in?
Honestly, I didn't remember what shoes I played in.
That's code for, Dad, I need more shoes.
Exactly.
Graham takes the 3, no good. Rebound goes to Lisa Academy. Well, next time you guys go shoe shopping, go ahead and text me so I can let you know what I want too. That shot no good off the left side of the rim. Graham Thompson takes a hard fall to the floor. Wide open 3 on the way. That one connects. Aiden Campbell.
Aiden Campbell.
Graham playing a little point now. Everybody filling in for the injured Ian James.
Ball's going to go out of bounds. It'll stay with Pulaski Academy.
Amelia's older sister, Sophia, always liked playing in Kevin Durant. Sophia had a really long, skinny foot.
I just got a wide, flat foot.
She always said those Kevin Durants fit her well, and I think she played in the same ones, AAU, for like 3 summers in a row.
Looks like the Jaguars switch up to the 2-3, and
Poor Rockwell gets another
didn't
lucky
help,
Bruin
did it?
bounce. Mid-range on the way. Jay does not fall. Rockwell, his 3-pointer, bang! Trifecta goes home.
Koa up to 17 already tonight, just in that second quarter.
Mid-range on the way, that Jay will fall.
Aiden Campbell.
Campbell's shot connects, 33-15 our score now.
Nice little fadeaway from Campbell there.
Jaguars still in that 2-3.
Hancock jabs, he'll lose control of it. High pass, Kason Smith will chase down, and he gets the steal, but he couldn't hold on to it. He'll go out of bounds.
Taking out trash cans and everything over there. Thought he was going to go through the glass and ended up on Coach Yarborough's desk.
Lisa Academy working the ball around. 73 seconds remain in the first half.
Bruins in that 3-2.
Mid-range on the way, no good. Rebound goes to Cole Rockwell, but what great defense by Kason Smith. Trying to go for the steal, out of position, and it got back in time to contest the shot. Pierce guarding the Euro, and it goes through.
Well, that was a nice Euro right there. Nice Euro step through and finish.
.35 seconds. Asher pulls a three, no good. So you hit the shot clock, so by default it'll be out of bounds.
Ruined Maddox of an offensive rebound.
Speaking of shot clock, it'll be turned off. 27 seconds remain in the first half of this one.
We talked enough about the shot clock last time. Hope we don't have to tonight.
Bruins changing to that aggressive man defense and looked like it worked and made them turn the ball over.
10 seconds remain. Likely just going to hold for the last shot unless a turnover occurs.
Good jinx.
It's like I have a third sense. Or sixth sense. Is that what it's called, sixth sense? All right, Will.
Bruins applying that man pressure on ball out of bounds, so hopefully.
Chase almost with the steal. Pump fakes, gives it, got to shoot it. Air ball. As we head to the halftime break, our score in this one, 33-17. Bruins with a commanding lead. We'll tell you all about the first half when we come back. Reminder, 33-17, Bruins lead it.
Pulaski Academy has had a generational impact on our family. I'm an alum. My siblings are Pulaski Academy alums. We've got children, our 4 children, my nieces and nephew. It's just an amazing way that Pulaski Academy has impacted us.
I'm a product of public schools, so coming to a private school, our children in a private school was new for me. And I thought, well, we're paying this tuition. Shouldn't that cover everything? And what I've realized as I have been a father here of 4 is that tuition does not pay for everything. It does not allow PA to achieve the excellence and the #1 ranking that we enjoy right now as a private school in Arkansas. It takes the annual fund or the Fund for Excellence for us to achieve excellence in every moment.
To align our annual giving campaign with the mission of the school, we've renamed it the Fund for Excellence. This fund provides vital resources that go directly to what matters most, our students. It supports our dedicated faculty, staff, and coaches, ensuring they have the tools and training to deliver the very best education and mentorship possible. The FFE funds innovations in the classrooms, arts, and athletics, enhancing every aspect of the student experience.
Our goal as chairs of the Fund for Excellence is 100% participation at any level. For those who can give more, give more. But for those who can only give a little, give a little. The goal is 100% investment by every family at Pulaski Academy.
Your gift to the Fund for Excellence is more than support. It's an investment in the daily excellence our students experience today and the leaders they will become tomorrow. Thank you for supporting PA, and thank you for giving to the Fund for Excellence.
A warm first day greeting from an experienced and dedicated classroom teacher.
Instruction and curriculum that ignite a student's passion for learning from early childhood through graduation.
Fine arts, athletics, and extracurricular activities that expand our students' horizons and enrich their lives. These are just a few of the reasons why our faculty, parents, students, alumni are passionate about the Pulaski Academy mission.
Based on extensive feedback from parents, faculty, and alumni, the board led the charge in developing a new strategic plan and mission statement to guide the investments we will make in PA's people, programs, and facilities for years to come. We invite you to review the strategic plan and discover how ensuring faculty and staff excellence, transforming and renewing our campus, and furthering the standard of excellence of our fine arts, athletics, college counseling, student wellness, and other programs will ensure that we are well prepared to serve and support present and future Bruins.
We have also developed a new mission statement, one that captures the essence of our exceptional school and the aspirations that we hold for each student.
We are an academic community
dedicated to excellence,
where each student is valued, challenged,
and empowered to achieve.
Building on our rich tradition of excellence and the dedication of our PA community, these are great days to be a Bruin.
And the initiatives outlined in this strategic plan ensure that the future looks bright for our current and future Bruins.
All right, we're back here for the start of the second half where your Bruins lead Lisa Academy 33-17. And Amelia, what did you think about the first half?
Starting off strong, Koa has 17 points with 7 rebounds. Asher up to 5, Graham 8. Kaysen has 2 but has that 7 rebounds. Maddox has 1 and 2 rebounds. So a very strong rebounding team.
Of course, during the halftime break, Coach Ferguson actually made the team run line drills. That's an interesting way to spend halftime, don't you think, guys?
I've seen it a few times, but never in a high school game. I've seen it a few times in AAU. Although Amelia was just telling us about the time that Coach Kordsmeyer made him do push-ups during a timeout.
Bruins back in that 3-2 defense. Just making sure to keep up the aggressiveness.
Mid-range on the way to start the second half, and it splashes through.
That's the second nice little pull-up that Campbell's had. He's got a nice J.
Maddox guarded closely. Give it to Graham, who gives it to Kaysen. Kaysen Smith guarded closely. 5 seconds left to go on the shot clock. He tried to get something going there, but it does not fall through. Running floater, that one does not fall. Rebound goes to Pierce. Smith has it from the PA shield.
Kaysen just getting hounded. He did a great job of getting to the rim last time, though.
Not sure if that was blocked or the pass was tipped.
I think Graham thought that Koa was rolling off the pick and roll, and Koa didn't roll.
Regardless, it led to an easy bucket on the opposite end for Lisa Academy. Now 33-21, our score. Smith, open lane, goes up with it one-handed off the glass.
Nice finish for Kaysen. You know, I've known Coach Ferguson for a long time. Even back when he was in college and he was coaching AAU, his facial expressions, you can read him like a book. He's not very happy.
Tray ball on the way. That one does not connect. Rebound goes to Asher. Asher pushing it up now. Thought about stopping and popping. He'll delay it and give it to Rockwell. Rockwell, midi on the way, gets fouled. I don't know if it was in the act of shooting or if it was after the shot. Looks like he'll go to the line.
Foul is called on number 12, Ali Candilli.
Candilli gets charged with the foul.
First team foul against the Jaguars. Shooting for PA, number 3, Koa Rockwell.
Of course, Pulaski Academy right now sitting in second of the conference. I think they may have a tiebreaker. Ball goes out of bounds. Referee stop play.
Are they tied for second, or did Robinson move ahead?
Well,
I might be wrong on that.
So I brought it up, but somebody put in our comment section that it says PA should be in second in the conference. They have a tiebreaker over Robinson after winning by double digits in the first game and not losing by double digits in the second.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, that's a good point.
Free throw up, no good. So LeVar Thompson at the line. So thank you to whoever put that in our comment section for clarification. Here, I thought Chris Boyd knew everything.
It's the first time I haven't known everything. First for everything, Tristan. You know, that first game, I think PA beat Robinson by like 20.
That sounds about right.
And then came back and dropped an unfortunate one.
Second free throw, no good. Rockwell fights for the rebound. Max Pierce jumps on it. They're going to call it jump ball. Possession arrow. Points in favor of Pulaski Academy.
On alternating possession, the ball goes to the Bruins.
Lisa's coach wasn't very happy about that. I think he was wanting a turnover. He thought maybe Maddox rolled over when he had the ball.
Bruins with the basketball. 5:29 left to go in the third quarter. Rockwell kicks it inside to Asher, who's guarded closely. Pass off the mark, but Rockwell able to regain possession. Smith has that one poked away. Ball goes out of bounds, and both players hit the floor hard.
Boy, Lisa hedged that screen right there and came up with the steal. Nice defensive play, really nice defensive play.
Looks like Nate Wolf will be inbounding the ball. Got a little size advantage and a little fadeaway. That one does not fall. Try to, I guess, pull a little Dirk Nowitzki on that one. Pierce gives it to Hancock. Hancock goes up with a tough finish, and he'll go through.
Chase's first bucket of the day.
Bruins are now in that man-to-man defense.
Tray ball on the way. Hand-up defense by Hancock, no good. Pushing it up tempo is the Bruins. Chase just lost his dribble and footing. Hope he's okay. Shot will fall. Bar Thompson with the bucket. Really, I got to ask, what's your favorite kind of defense that's ran on the court?
Personally, I like a man-to-man defense to really get that aggression going. And that's exactly what it looks like the Jaguars are in right now. Just making sure they keep on top of Kaysen.
Timeout, Bruins.
The timeout charge, Pulaski Academy, 3:56 left to go in the third quarter. 39-23, Bruins in front of this one.
Koa has 19 points now with 7 rebounds. Asher 5, 1 rebound. Graham 8 points. Kaysen has 4 points with 7 rebounds. Maddox has 1 point but has that 5 rebounds, and Chase ends it with 2 points.
Of course, during the timeout, I want to go ahead and thank our sponsors once again, Whataburger and Bowen Heffley Orthopedics. Again, thank our sponsors, Whataburger and Bowen Heffley Orthopedics. So, Amelia, I understand you brought an entourage with you tonight.
What?
All your friends back there is jumping at your chair earlier in the game.
No, I did not tell anyone. I made sure, but I guess they just came.
That's part of the Lady Bruin basketball team back there that was heckling Amelia. See Dr. Paydeck up there in a tux. Man, he must be going something fancy tonight after this game.
Smith kicks it to the corner. Rockwell has it inside. Fall away Jay off the front of the rim, no good. 1-on-4 fast break, goes up with a layup, and that's good. Hits the court hard. Thought he was screaming in pain, but he was just screaming and one. Nate Wolf going to the line.
I think Chase couldn't decide what he wanted to do, right? Did he want to step in, try to take the charge? Did he want to get out of the way? He didn't get out of the way.
A little substitution confusion. Chase Hancock checks out for Graham Thompson. And one free throw will connect. A 39-26 point lead for the Bruins.
Coach Ferguson now literally all the way on the other side of the bench. Not happy about the performance.
Rockwell inside, goes up with a layup. It's going to be up and good.
Koa Rockwell.
Layup on the opposite end. That one's going to go through. Back-to-back buckets. between the two squads. Chris, to your credit, I'd hate to be at practice after this one.
Yeah. I mean, if he's making them run at halftime, I can't imagine what tomorrow's going to be like. Lisa's coach is not happy. I think he's right. I think Asher got away with a double dribble.
Goes up with a layup. It won't hit. They'll call the foul for 2 free throws. Their coach wanted an and one off the goaltend.
Third team foul against the Bruins.
Asher Thompson's first foul. Free throw up, that one will connect.
There was this video floating around social media a few weeks ago where a football coach was going through a locker room. No, I'm sorry, going through the weight room, and there were weights everywhere that the kids didn't pick up. And he was saying, "Oh, I can't wait for practice tomorrow." And all the comments were like, "Man, I just quit."
Yeah.
That's kind of how I feel like the Bruins will be tomorrow in practice.
With the season almost on the tail end, we're going to have a whole new roster after Coach Ferguson gets done with practice tomorrow. Rockwell goes up with it. They'll wave the shot off.
Foul's called number 2, Jeremy Cook. His second foul, second team foul against Lisa Academy.
So there's no free throws. They'll call it on the floor. They throw it to Maddox Pierce, and they get tied up. Jump ball. Possession arrow points in favor of the Jaguars. And this is sloppy play by the Bruins.
A little late on that pass.
Bruins have changed into a switching man-to-man.
Thought about taking a 3, he'll pump. Timeout charge to Lisa Academy with 2:06 left to go in the third quarter. 41-29 is our score. And guys, looks like the Bruins are starting to kind of hit a wall here.
You know, I said it, they need to come out with that mentality of putting this team away. Mental lapses on defense, bad passes. You let a team like this hang around, it might bite you in the end.
It looks like Ian has stood up and tried to coach his team.
Coach Ferguson's not happy. I don't know if you guys have a good look at his face, but he is not pleased at all.
No, he's not.
Neither is Vaton Padak sitting on the bench. If you just watch his reactions, he's not too happy either, and you can just tell he wants to be in the game.
So, Billy, you know, while we have a little bit of break in the action, I got to ask you, what's the difference between a regular man and a switching man defense?
Well, a regular man is whenever it's a screen called or a handoff, you just stay with the man you're on and just follow them down. But a switching man is you switch everything, on-ball screens, handoffs, everything.
So after the timeout, 2 minutes remain in the third quarter. This one, 41-29, Bruins lead. 5 seconds left to go on the shot clock. Loses control of it, and they'll call a travel.
Lisa's coach shaking his head saying that ain't it. He drew up a set, and they didn't do what he drew up at all. He was just shaking his head.
Rockwell gets fouled hard. The act of shooting. Nobody from the PA bench reacted because you knew they had all the same idea.
Foul is called on number 2, Jeremy Cook, his third foul.
Pulaski Academy calls timeout. And Coach Ferguson's not happy. Full timeout charge to the Bruins, and They got them running.
Everybody running but Koa. I guess Koa was hustling enough to not have to run.
Or maybe it's the opposite way around and they're running for Koa's.
Oh, that could be it, Amelia. I wonder if Koa's the one. Don't know. You'll have to find out.
I just know that it's down bad whenever you have to run during the timeout. Can't imagine going to that practice tomorrow.
Rashawn Mitchell will check into the game. Rashawn Mitchell, of course, who had a standout season on the football field. I think he's really got a big amount of minutes this season. Of course, all the Bruins in the court just absolutely speechless. I'm not sure if that's just because they're gassed from the run or if they just have no words for this performance here tonight.
Well, Coach Ferguson definitely trying to find a lineup now that's going to play as hard as what he wants to.
Shout out Baton's brother for helping us there with the conference standing situation. Glad you're enjoying the streams, brother.
Entering the game for the Bruins, number 15, Rashawn Mitchell.
So Rashawn Mitchell, Kason Smith, and Chase Hancock will check in. Koa goes 2 for 2 from the line.
Bruins have switched into that 3-2 defense, just, I guess, trying to make their coach happy and be aggressive.
Shot on the way, no good. Rebound goes to the Jaguars. So it was a tough finish on the opposite end, no good. Foul's going to get called.
Looks like Koa got him on the wrist there.
Foul is called on number 3, Koa Rockwell, his first foul, 4th team foul against the Bruins. Shooting in the line, number 5, Nathaniel Wolf.
Koa with 23 points in this one. Rockwell with the rebound. The missed free throw by Lisa Academy, takes the 3, and he gets the Bruin bounce.
Koa Rockwell with the 3.
Rockwell, tough guarded defense. Rebound goes to Rashawn Mitchell. Mitchell kicks it up to Maddox Pierce. Pierce kicks it to the corner. Tray ball by Kason Smith. Bring it up, put 3 on the board. Kason Smith has cashed in for 3.
Bruins look like this new lineup has picked up the pace not only offensively but defensively as well.
Response no good. Rebound goes to Rashawn Mitchell.
2 quick rebounds for Rashawn.
We'll call the reach on Mitchell.
Foul is called on number 15, Rashawn Mitchell. His first foul, 5th team foul. Shooting double bonus, number 1, LeVar Thompson.
Thompson's at the line for the bonus free throw, which begs the question I kind of have for both of you guys. Earlier on in the first quarter, Pulaski Academy had been in the bonus and it wasn't signaled on the scoreboard, but they didn't shoot the free throws. Is there a specific reason that they're shooting them now?
That's a good question. I didn't catch that. That's a good question. You know, not all fouls when you're in the bonus leads to free throws. Sometimes they are, you know, if it's an offensive player control foul and the defensive team doesn't have, going up to the rebound, then it won't lead to free throws.
Jaguars have changed to a pressure defense, full court, trying to make the Bruins turn over the ball.
10 seconds, nice pass by Chase Hancock. Kason Smith, no good. Rebound goes to the Jaguars. 3 seconds left, 2 seconds left. Loses control of it. Maddox Pierce has his shot blocked. Hancock tries to get the tip, and it hits the backboard. I'm surprised it hit the backboard.
That was a heck of an athletic try by Chase Hancock.
So at the end of 3, our score 49-31, Pulaski Academy leads it. Guys, let's talk about the third quarter.
You know, I think the Bruins came out with not the intensity that Coach Ferguson was wanting. At one point, Lisa Academy cut it to 12. And then a little lineup change and a quick burst there at the end that I think made Coach Ferguson happy. Hopefully the Bruins won't be running any more line drills during timeouts.
Maybe it wasn't the lineup change. Maybe it was the fact in their minds that they wouldn't have to run again. That would definitely switch my mind.
Of course, 8 minutes left to go in this one. We get ready to play the final quarter, this Varsity Boys conference game.
Koa continues to be a threat on the court and has 26 points with 9 rebounds. Kaysen following after him with 7 points and 7 rebounds.
So here we go. We're ready to start the final quarter of play. 49-31 is our score. Looks like Rashawn Mitchell will stay in for the Bruins. And the floor is going to be Mitchell, Smith, Rockwell, Hancock, and Pierce.
Jaguars still in that pressure defense.
Great bounce pass there by Chase Hancock. Hancock up, no good. Rebound goes to Lisa Academy.
Sure was a great pass there by Luke. Luke Pierce. Yeah, great pass, Luke.
Fall away midi, that one will connect.
That Campbell, he's got that. He's got a nice jumper. We've talked about it earlier.
Hancock has it in the corner. Gives it to Rockwell. Rockwell with the dribble move. Turnaround goes up off the glass, and he couldn't get it to roll through for the and one.
Ooh, that was a nice move.
Rockwell feels that one. Sure, he's going to be putting some frozen peas on his tailbone after this one's over. First one goes through. Now 50-32 are scoring this one. Rockwell 2 for 2 in that trip. Now 51-33, excuse me.
Bruins have switched that man-to-man defense.
Bar goes inside, tries to go with a reverse. No good. It's an open layup. That'll be up and good by Nate Wolf. And Chris, that kind of goes back to something we were talking about post-game last night, is when an offensive player throws it up like that as Kaysen Smith, his floater will not fall. So I'll ask that question here in a second as Pierce has that one tipped away. Wide open lane to the basket. That layup going to be up and good for Jermaine Cook. But anyways, Chris, we were talking about this post-game and what signifies a travel call by an offensive player when he throws it up. Is it the act of shooting or is it deemed a pass? I mean, we've seen it like 3 times tonight where the guy's gone up and shot it, and it just hasn't gone through because it's been an air ball and he's got his own miss.
That's right. Used to the old rule was, didn't matter whether you shot it, whether you passed it, whatever, you could not get your own rebound or catch your own pass. Now they changed the rule. It's discretionary for the refs. If the refs feel you made an official shot, even if you airball it, you can rebound your own shot so long as they feel that it was a true shot.
Shooting for the Bruins, Koa Rockwell.
Rockwell's first free throw doesn't go through.
Referee doing a great explanation here to Lisa's coach on why that was a foul on Koa. Lisa's coach is saying that he was straight up. The referee's comment was, "That's a savvy offensive player."
His exact words. 52-38 our score. Great defense being played by Rashawn Mitchell. He forces a turnover. May have gotten away with a kickball there, but Cole Rockwell slams it home. That one got the Pulaski Academy Bruin bench up. Timeout called by Lisa Academy. We'll have one timeout remaining. With 5:23 left to go in the final quarter of this one, 54-38 our score.
Koa now has 31, and it's looking like that the Bruin bench is much happier now after hopefully turning the heat on during this fourth quarter to make their coach happier.
Lisa Academy head coach getting into Nate Wolf over there during the fourth quarter break. There's a word for it, but I'm not allowed to say that on air. So 5:23 left to go in the fourth quarter of this one. 54-38 is our score.
You got one timeout left.
The Jaguars have the ball. Mitchell playing great defense. The Bruins force a bad shot and a foul occurs. We go into the line for two. It's number 35, Caleb White. Hey, Chris, you're not going to get away without me asking who's that you went and talked to.
His name is Braylon, goes by Bray. Used to train Amelia and Sophia. Actually used to train with he and his older brother, Kobe, in basketball. So we've known Bray since he was 5 years old, Amelia, since he was little.
Been forever.
Bray's on the bench over there for Lisa Academy.
So are you a better player than he is?
I don't know. It's been a long time.
Well, good thing there's 5:09 left to go in this one. You guys can play a quick game of one-on-one of 10.
Yeah,
we should do that.
I guess we can battle it out.
Send that to Coach Mike.
Rockwell has it, splits the defense, gives it to Rashawn Mitchell. His three-pointer, no good. Cole Rockwell with the offensive rebound off the glass. 56-39 our count.
Koa has that double-double with 33 points and 10 rebounds.
That one's going to go through for the three-pointer.
Aiden Campbell.
Campbell with a three. I guess Koa is putting his money where his mouth is for our pregame talk with 33 in this one. Mitchell takes the midi, no good.
Somebody in the comments, correct me if I'm wrong, I think 33 is a season high for Koa.
That shot, no good. Rebound goes to Koa Rockwell. Foul called.
Foul call on number 35. It's Caleb White, his fourth foul, third team foul against the Jaguars.
Chase Hancock will get the inbound. Rockwell inside off the glass, doesn't need it. It'll go straight through.
Go on, Rockwell.
.350, telling his teammate to shoot it. He shouldn't have. 3:45 left to go in the final quarter of this one. Hancock with another turnover. Goes up with a layup, no good. Rockwell trying to get the rebound, go out of bounds. They're going to say it's going to stay with Lisa Academy.
You know, I'm going to give Lisa some credit tonight. They've played hard. They never quit. Down 16.
Pump fake, shot up, no good. Rebound goes to Kason Smith.
Strong rebound for Kason.
Rockwell dancing with the ball, gives it to Maddox Pierce in the corner. Sean has it. Almost loses control. Maddox Pierce will pump fake, takes the midi from the charity stripe. And bingo, Wizards Namo, as it will go through.
Nice pump fake, one dribble pull up for Luke Pierce right there. Very nice.
Bruins in a man-to-man defense.
Caleb White.
That's just some nice bully ball by Caleb White right there.
60-44 is our score. We head to the final 2 minutes left in this one.
What's that? What's that? What's that? What's that?
Pierce has it in the corner, guarded closely. And I believe they just called a technical foul on Lisa Academy's head coach.
Technical foul called against the Lisa Academy bench.
Cole Rockwell will be shooting the technical foul free throws.
Lisa's coach was wanting a 5-second call there. I think he wanted about 4 or 5 different 5-second calls.
First technical free throw will go through now, 61-44. Second one will connect. So 62-44. 2:22 left to go in this one.
Again, Koa having 37 of the 62 points, just stepping up and continues to.
Officials did a really nice job coming over here and explaining why they didn't. And Lisa's coach even said, hey, I had to get that technical.
Koa Rockwell with a hand-up, man-down three.
Koa has 40 points now.
And he almost got a block. Pierce has it now. Kicks it to the corner. Kaysen has it. Sean Mitchell loses control of the ball. He swipes it away, and they're going to say it'll be Lisa Academy basketball. 65-44 our count in this one. 96 seconds remain. Step through, shot no good. Rebound goes to Koa Rockwell. Max Pierce has it on the drive. Turnaround gives it to Kaysen Smith, and they hit the mark. 67-44 is our score.
No.
Yes, yes.
No.
Thompson got the basket on the opposite end now, under a minute. 67-47 our score. Rockwell with the contested three. That's no good.
Koa feeling a little bit, does a little heat check three.
Rockwell obviously with the green light. They're up big.
Number 12, Kaysen Smith, his third foul, second team foul against the Bruins.
That shot is up, shot's no good.
the game for the Bruins, number 22.
Looks like Anson Stefan will come into the game.
Colin Hood.
Yvonne Hamarani and also Colin Hood coming into the game.
Number 32, Yvonne Hamarani.
Chase Hancock checks out.
Cole Rockwell.
Koa after a 40-point, 13-rebound night.
To try to talk to him post-game. Shot's no good. Pulaski Academy gets the rebound. 40 seconds remain in this one. Max Pierce on the opposite end. Couldn't get it to fall. Rebound goes to Lisa Academy. That one, a little too much English on that. Goes out of bounds. It'll be Bruin basketball. So Cole Rockwell hits his career high, or at least his season high in points. And the Bruins look to put the exclamation point on tonight's victory.
Nathaniel Wolf.
Wolf would end up being the leading scorer for Lisa with 16.
Pierce loses control of that one, but the buzzer will sound. Our final 67-49. Don't go anywhere. We're going to pause. We possibly have a post-game interview with Cole Rockwell and Coach Ferguson. All right, back here post-game after the Bruins get a commanding win against the Lisa Academy Jaguars. Standing here post-game with Coach Ferguson and Koa Rockwell. Koa, first question for you. I believe you hit a career high tonight with over 40 points. How does that feel?
It feels great. Thanks for the opportunity from Coach Ferg, set me up with plays and everything, you know. Just stay aggressive and keep shooting the ball.
Right, Coach Ferguson, of course, you guys get the win tonight.
Sure.
What's the message to the team in the locker room going to look like?
More work to be done. Back at it tomorrow.
Of course, Koa, I believe you may have gotten a green light there late in the game. I mean, what does that mean to you to be such a young player to get a green light from Coach Ferguson?
It means a lot. It just know I have the opportunity to go score the ball. So
right.
Just take advantage of that.
Right, we were talking pregame. You know, I made the joke to you about last game. You only scored about 20, and you guys ended up with the loss. Now you double that, and you get the win. Is that going to be something you're going to try to do going forward?
Yes, sir. Each game I'll score more. Try to.
So I got to ask again, you know, this goes back to what we were talking about pregame yesterday. You were talking about a new three-point celebration. When are we going to see that debuted?
Yesterday they told me to stop doing it, so I'm going to stop doing it. And Coach Ferg got pretty mad, so I'm not doing it again.
Coach Ferguson, you had your team running a lot during the timeouts and during the halftime break. I mean, what's the message to the team after that?
I mean, they know what they did and didn't do. It'll be fixed tomorrow.
Cole, last one for you. I guess last one for both of you. What does this win mean to you and the rest of the team?
Could have been an easier win. We scrapped. We shouldn't have had to, so we're gonna pay up tomorrow for sure.
You know, I'm proud of Koa. 40 is an awesome accomplishment, but it could have easily been 50. Mm-hmm. So I mean, we're just leaving too many points on the table, making too many little mistakes. But somehow the Bruins are in sole possession of second place, so we got 3 games left to see if we can hold on to it.
Right. Of course, you can catch those remaining 3 games here on PA Live, courtesy of the Natural State Sports Network. But for Tristan Harlen and the rest of our amazing crew here in Little Rock, and for Koa Rockwell and Coach Ty Ferguson, I'm Tristan Harlen saying so long and goodbye and good night. We'll see you next time.
Thank you.